There are 3 concessions that weren't agreed upon, okay, and going into tonight's meeting. A no-cut buffer, the size of a fence, whether it's a 6 or an 8-foot fence, and working hours that would allow us to maintain only 20% of our business, okay? 20% of our book of business. And that would be hours if the crews knocked off at 3 or 4 and didn't work on Saturdays and Sundays. So you folks can, draw the parallels here. I mean, you can connect the dots. We won't be in business. And as I just stated, we're already down over $5,000 this month of people leaving ahead of construction because they don't want their horses in harm's way.
So how do you survive?
I don't know. I don't think I do. Which I've clearly stated this entire time to the town of East Greenwich since the inception of this in July of 24. I've clearly stated that. I've gotten in front of the town council, the planning board, everything. So I'm going to exercise my options.
And what are those options?
Potentially to appeal Superior Court. Everybody says this is a unique case and it needs unique attendance. And they said the developer was very sincere in all of his offerings. That's just crazy talk. Rachel, do you wanna?
No, I mean, I agree with all that is said, and I think it's probably the greatest travesty is that the council spent so little time discussing the safe working hours. It is maybe the most essential piece of what we were asking for, not only to permit Pam to run her book of business, but it just is safe. I mean, the law demands that the applicant, the project, adhere to the health and safety of residents, and beyond the book of business, which obviously financial solvency is critical, but this is a safety issue, safety for staff, safety for clients, and having safe working hours is essential. If we were a school, if we were a daycare, if we were a nursing home, a funeral home, to say that, well, how do we impose? But at least it's a good faith effort, and upon the principle, the town to say it's important that we protect the people who work around these animals.